It started.
All right. Hope my screen is visible. Okay. Thanks for the confirmation, Kunal. Okay. Uh, so hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's session. I am Mir Joshimuddin, and today I will be walking you through one of the most exciting capability UiPath has introduced for automation developers, and that is we call Autopilot for developers. So this session is brought to you by the UiPath community, and I am so glad that you all could join us today virtually here. So the title of this today's talk really says it all. We are going to explore how Autopilot truly empowers your team with cutting-edge AI experience. By the end of this session, I promise you will look into at how you build automation very differently. So without any delays, let's get into it. So before we jump into the content, I would love to take a moment to highlight our amazing community, the UiPath community Kolkata. So we are a thriving community of around 800 members, where automation professionals, developers, business analysts, CEO leads, and enthusiasts who are all passionate about AI-powered automations. So whether you are here to meet fellow automations professional or stay updated, what is the latest release from the UiPath Business Automation platform, or get practice guidance through demos or use case, so this is the place for you. And if you haven't already joined, I strongly encourage you to do so. You will find the link and the details of our community page. Let's keep growing together and driving knowledge forward. So, also, and if you want to really stay connected in the real time, so this is our UiPath Kolkata community WhatsApp group. You can scan the QR code in the slide or use a WhatsApp app to join. This is a great place to share ideas, ask quick question, and stay updated on the events and announcement. So, quick word about myself. I am Mir Joshimuddin, currently working as a senior associate. I have been deeply involved in UiPath ecosystem, working with automation projects, ranging from traditional RPA to modern AI-powered agentic workflows. So today's topic is something I genuinely excited about because it touches something that every developer faces daily, and that is the friction of building automation. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, and the QR code is right there on the slide. I would love to continue the conversation after this session as well. So now let's go into our today's topic. So to fully appreciate where UiPath Autopilot fits in, we need to first understand the journey of the UiPath has been on. So let's take a step back and look at the big picture. UiPath evaluation towards the agentic automation, what they call. So in this slide, it's still really a completion story and look at the timeline. So in the back in 2018, 2018, UiPath started with what we call known as the foundation of RPA, UI-based automation, screen scraping, attended bots, computer vision. This was powerful, but it had some limits. And around 2022, 2020, sorry, UiPath expanded into API-based automations. And 2022, it started with the structured data understanding, and following in 2023, it comes with the unstructured data understanding like uh, Outlook emails or any email bodies and the scanned documents. And the year 2024, like this is the year that changed everything. The generative AI powered automation, UiPath introduced native Gen AI activities and also their own LLM models, and the platform transformed into a workflow tool to a intelligent platform. And right now we are the in the era of like the agentic process where agents, robots, and people work together, each playing a role in end-to-end automation. So this is the world we are building in today, and UiPath Autopilot is right at the heart of this transformation. So now this is the slide shows the full architecture of UiPath agentic automation, and it's worth spending a moment because it sets the context for everything we are discussing. So think of this as three concentric layers built on a strong foundation. At the outermost layer, there is the process. So here the business process management and process intelligence are taken care of, and the middle layer calls the workflows, where the human in the loop and the agent testing, all those processes are currently staying. And then the innermost layer, that is the activities. So this is where the actual work happens. Agentic activities, RPA, APIs, form apps, and IDP all live here. So underneath all, there's the UiPath foundation. So, and it's with this particular four core concept, that is the security, governance, data and API integrations, and AI trust, and low code and pro code. And you will notice Autopilot sitting right at the top, connecting agent, people, robots, and everything below. That's exactly what we are talking about today. So now let's zoom into our main topic, Autopilot for developers. This is the AI powered capabilities built directly into UiPath Studio and helps developers build automation faster, smarter, and far less friction. Now, let me start with the this first slide for this particular thing. So, start with the numbers because they really do speak for themselves. So, 3x faster workflow creations. Imagine you are building automation, and now the speed can be tripled. And also 70% reduction in syntax error, less debugging, and more building. And most importantly, that is 100% natural language driven. You describe what you want in plain English, and Autopilot makes it happen. These aren't aspirational goal. These are the results that teams are seeing when they adopt Autopilot. Now, Autopilot for developers actually have these three pillars, which is first the Autopilot for developer studio in studio, text to workflow. So this is the perhaps most transformative features, and we are also going to see a demo on this particular thing, like how we, if we are giving an prompt in plain in our native English or daily used language, and it can transform that particular prompt into an a coded workflow or an activity based workflow. And the second is Autopilot for apps. So where you can build apps interface using everyday language, giving the documents and image, and how it's help us. So we don't need really the like the expert in the UI generation. So next is a contextual grounding and the next based action. So that is the intelligent assistance layer. It's not only create some workflows or transform a text to workflow, it also give you the suggestions how you can improve your bot, how you can leverage your automation, and how can you scale it up. So there always an pre suggestion, and it's works like an like the experienced colleague who is always guiding you. So now moving into the real scenario, and when you open UiPath Studio with Autopilot enabled, you will see the prompt that simply asks, "What would you like to automate?" So you type your intent in plain English, and I truly mean in plain English. Like you no need to give some complex things are over there. You can see into that particular example that it is saying like when a lead is created in Salesforce, send a message, and the sales channel on the Slack. So this is the kind of simple one-liner you can give, and rest that will be handled by the UiPath Autopilot, and it will generate that particular automation for you. And you no need to manually do any drag and drop activities, and also you don't need to care about all those hard logics as well. So how it is working? It's working in the three best option, that is the trigger, the event, action, and the context. So these are the three things you need to give, and rest will be handled by the UiPath Autopilot. And also, if you are not so sure about from where to start and how, what are the kind of automation we can build, there is always a suggestion in this particular box whenever you are opening UiPath Studio in web version. So it is give the sample automation that has already been tried by all the developer across. So you can try it, and it will generate those automation. So next is the like the this is also powerful capabilities of UiPath Autopilot, and that is the generate expression with the plain text. So this is a very pain area for all uh, developers like us. So every day, whenever we are dealing with some syntax, some value extraction, either it is from a string, JSON, or any type of the particular data. So it is always hard to like generate the correct prompt. I mean, sorry, generate the current syntax for that particular value I really want. So here also UiPath Autopilot going to help you a lot, and it's going to cut your time from several minutes to in seconds. You just give an prompt like what you want as a value, or simple like that. We also going to see that like how it is working. Just simply I given here like the generate a pp.net expression that plays action properties and tool inputs, and I given the type of that particular uh, data that I wanted to convert, and it's just convert all this data that is in the complex JSON and the pairs format, and it makes my job too much easy, and it will just generate my expected string outputs. So yeah, that's the all about the uh, presentation. So now we will see the demo. So for that, so we will going to leverage two three like the capabilities of UiPath Autopilot. The first thing is, so for that you need to go to the Automation Cloud account, and from there you need to, from the drop down you can open the studio, and once you open the studio you will find these three tabs over there. One is cloud workspace, local workspace, and the templates. So whenever you want to start, so one thing, just let me open my camera so that, all right. So yeah, so this is the interface. So we will probably this will be your interface. First we will go to the templates, and then we'll click on the get started, and from there for this particular use case we will choose RPA workflow. And also if you want to try it out, I have created this simple document for you as well. For this demo I am pasting that into the chat as well. So yeah, so there has all these steps. So simply we are just giving this particular prompt into our, when we are selecting the RP workflow, and it will comes to what we would like to, as I mentioned earlier. So I just simply paste the prompt, send an email when a file is added to Google Drive folder. So I just simply click on generate and wait for some time. Autopilot will bring all those needed activity, and it will create a simple too complex process for you. Yeah. So that's been completed. So we will just simply click on continue. A lot of things are currently going on in my uh, PC, so it's taking a little bit more time. All right, so we are in the code section now. So here you can see, as per my, as I already using UiPath Studio, so it is taking my default email as an already connected, and like as I created the connections here. So if it is not created for you, you can simply click on this add new connection, and you can add your own um, drive here. And for this particular instance, I am using Google Drive, and over there I am uploading a particular file. And the automation is simple. Whenever I'm going to add a file over there, so it will just extract that file, all the details from there, and also attachment of that file into the email, and it will simply send to the target particular email account. So for that, I am also here, also I'm using my same email address here. Okay. So now you can see it's already taken most of the things, so very little we need to customize over here. So currently you can see there has no body, so we are just going to create a text as a body, and for that we are going to use text builder. Sorry, not text builder, it would be the expression editor. So here we can describe our expression, and then just simply press enter, and it will generate all my required expression. So in my case, I will create, just give an example, create a, so I'm not giving any fancy thing or anything. You can give all you required. You can make it more complex. UiPath Autopilot can handle all those. But for a simple demo purpose, I'm using this particular thing. So I'm just clicking hit generate expression. And you can see within a seconds, it's just created this particular format. So where it is like extracting all those values from that particular file and the folder, and then it is creating the particular body of that particular image. So I'm just simply saving that. And also here you can see option of attachment. So I'm going to just select that attachment. So I'm taking that as an like the argument. So that is the file. So it is all taken over here. And for your example, I'm going to also show you my drive where I created that particular folder. It's a simple folder. So this is the sample invoice template I have uploaded over there. So whenever I am going to uh, hit that particular debug, so it will take all those details from this particular file as well as this attachment, and it will send to my email inbox. So simply after this part, I am just clicking on debug on cloud. And once it's running, I'm just opening my Gmail. I guess the execution has been completed. Yeah, we can see that the email has been sent. So we will find that email that has been sent. The time is 3:54. You can see that check the time as well. So here is the kind of the body it has been generated. So right now you can see most of the fields are empty because we didn't assign anything. We just given a simple thing, and it just uh, created all those things, all this particular thing. And also, I guess I selected a wrong folder over there. Let me quickly correct that. So yeah, here I didn't select anything, so that's a problem. So if I go to my drive and select UiPath Autopilot and save, and now I'm quickly again debugging. Hopefully now we will find the correct input and outputs. Yes, so it's all written over there in the that particular document, so you can go through anytime. Uh, and I do a refresh here. Yeah, so this is the particular thing. So now this is the sample file that I shown over there. So that has been attached, and also some details which it can be fetched from there. Name of the file, file ID, and also a download link for that. So also the process name it is giving, what is the version and everything, robot name, everything. So this is the kind of cool thing we can do. Apart from this, I will going to show you another particular demonstration. And also, once you have been generated a particular workflow, so this will be saved here as a solution. Okay, so you can also rename it, but currently I'm not doing that. And also you can open it from the studio web to studio desktop, and you can create an desktop automation as well from the web. So once you click on open in desktop, so it will open exact that particular process in your UiPath Studio desktop. It will take time to generate and configure all those dependencies. Yeah, so it's now done. So we can also do some extended thing here. So if I go to main, yeah, so it's loaded everything now. So if I just simply say, here also you can see the autopilot integration. So once you click on that autopilot, so it will give you an interface like this. So you can do several action here as well. Like you can ask question, you can give some expression to make it or convert it to another one, or you can simply analyze your workflow. I'm just giving this particular thing. So within some seconds, it will go to all this particular whatever code it has been generated by autopilot. It will read all those particular things, and it can give you like what it actually saying, and what you how it is building, and what are the error parts if there are any. So everything it's going to sum it up for you, and you can simply walk through from there. And also it is very simple for any non-technical person who is learning UiPath newly. They can also use this feature and understand what is happening behind the scene. So it is reading all those files and analyzing all those particular activities that has been used in this particular automation. And after that it is giving the overview, and also the structure architecture, and all those things you can see, right? What are the variables and arguments you use here, what is the type of that, how it is connected, and also, as I mentioned, like always, autopilot give you some potential improvement or the suggestions. So how cool this is, like it is suggesting you no error handling. So I didn't handle anything right now, so it is suggesting me that. So also, like I hard coded the values over there, so it is giving a clear indication like you don't need use the hard code, you can always go to the generic values and use some assets and everything, right? So these are the things. And also the cool thing, if I just now simply say add a log in the end of this flow, plain sim plain and simple English, no rocket science. I'm just giving a direction to add a particular activities as well. So let's see like autopilot can add that or not. Also, once it is generating this particular thing, you see the response time. Okay, so this response timer within 1 second, 1 seconds, it's generate all these overview and everything at a place. So currently it is saying some error. uh, Also it is going to give you the why it is giving the error. So that is the cool part of using autopilot inside any web applications. So it's again retrying its own, like with some different approach. I guess there was we need to do some setting and over there. It is going to give me the suggestion why it is not able to add or anything. So it's saying the tool has failed twice. So probably there has some settings I need to enable as I can remember. So that is also there in the document if you go through that. So edit file is enabled. Anyways, let it generate the response. So we are going uh, moving to the next demo. So I pretty sure it will work. I done it for some time also. So the second demo, for that I also have created one particular documentation over there. I'm pasting that into the chat. So that is the second demonstration for today. So here we are going to create an autonomous agent. So you can go step by step here. from this particular document I mentioned over there. So again, we are going to templates and get started. Now this time we are going to generate agent. We can do many more over there. You can see app, API workflows, RP workflows, agentic process. So now I'm going to create an agent. So in this area, like you probably heard a lot about the agentic automation and that particular automation stuffs. So you simply going to land this particular page and you just simply give an uh, like the direction like what your agent will do. So in my case I am processing a particular invoice. So I just give a very simple thing. You can also read this very little in details. So once I click on generate, so autopilot will trigger and it is going to configure the agent and everything for me. So I'm just switching my view. So right now you can see there has no system prompt or user prompt. Also there has no tools or context or anything. So I just give a simple prompt over there and autopilot is currently working on that and it is going to add all of this on behalf of me. And not only that, the system or user prompt, it also improving my like the score of this particular uh, agent. What is the health score of this particular agent? It can also give me the suggestions how I can improve my health score so that it can generate better results for me. So now it is configuring everything. Not sure why it is stucking bit because so many actions. This is also stucking. Okay, yeah, there you go. So, uh, so it's created the input schema for me. So I have the option as well. I can go through this a bit, and if I want to change it, we can recommend that. Or if we wish to accept it, we can just simply accept it. So it will create that particular input variables and everything. And going forward, if there is any further issue or anything, like it is creating the output schema for me. So basically the output variables and argument. So now it also created a built-in tool for that. Okay, so analyzing the file and everything. Actually my response is getting a little bit slower. I'm not sure about the reason, probably the connectivity or something like that. So once it's added the tools, it is going to analyze that particular tools and it's do the require adjustment or anything it's need to do. So now the cool part, it is also creating the system prompt. So if I just click on accept, then it will also going to generate the user prompt. I am just not doing anything. Okay, I can also give some inputs here or I can reject. So currently I'm just accepting whatever it is generating. So I'm just giving you the options it can give you to explore. rest we can do many more things with this. So now it is also giving me the details, what it was set up and how it is set up, everything in details. So now the generation has been completed. So also there is another cool part is that, so we can also, so as a part of the agentic process, it is very necessary to generate some evaluation sets for this particular agent. So for that, we just simply go to our project files, and here you can see the evaluation sets. So here also UiPath offers you the generate new evaluation sets using autopilot. So here also you just give a simple plain text. So for in this case I am just giving create all possible evaluation sets and just hitting enter, generating evaluation sets. So now autopilot will understand my agent's behavior and go through all those tools integration or anything I'm doing over there, any context grounding or anything. It will just analyze all those things, and it is going to wrap up some useful evaluation sets for me that is going to be useful for improve the health score of this particular agent. So you can see it has generated this many. So we can just simply add from here. Also we can unselect if anything I want to unselect from here. Also if we want to add comment, it is going to generate something else if you want to modify this particular thing, and then just simply add to the sets. And once you are added to the sets, just simply click on the evaluate the set. It is going to evaluate the sets, and once it is evaluating, meanwhile I'm showing you currently my agent's health score. So and after this evaluation set, it is going to improve. So by adding all these parts like the prompt, if you are giving a good prompt, it is going to increase. Like it is currently saying like 64 as prompt, so we can have a place for improve that particular thing. So we also, our input schema is good, but if there has no evaluation sets, so right now that is the reason it is showing 23. So once all these 14 that we have been generated using autopilot, it is going to add automatically. It's going to improve our agent's health score. So we are just doing nothing. If you were uh, don't ever about anything of this particular thing, you can explore by using autopilot. It will give you a starting point. It is give you a use case you want to generate. You had an idea but you don't know how to start it. You can simply do it using your natural language over there. So only one to go. Let it just complete. I will recalculate it once. So currently overall is 58. Okay, this has been completed. So now I'm just going to recalculate it. So now it's I know it's one pointer, but yeah, it's improved a little bit. Still probably we need to add some more evaluation. Also it is giving the suggestions. So it is saying the evaluation sets have 14 data points while the recommendation length is greater than or equals to 30. So it is telling us to add at least 30 evaluation sets so that it can improve. And also it is saying user schema matches equals 4. So we can also go to these all these suggestions, and if I click on these suggestions, let's say I'm clicking on this prompt suggestion. So I just go to the suggestions. It's taking taking some time. Or you can simply just add here like improve system prompt. So it is going to analyze your solution again, and it will suggest you a better system prompt this time. It is working on this particular thing, also giving you the details, what it is doing currently, and how it is going to change the particular system prompt or any particular fields, even the schemas, input schemas, output schemas, or in the evaluation sets as well. So it will just analyze all those things and restructure it, and it will generate it for you. So yeah, that's it from my side. Uh, Now we have time for the question and answer sessions.
Mean, can you check the chat once?
Someone is saying, can you please share these prompts? So as I mentioned, like if you go through this particular two documentation I have showed you, right? So I'm again going to paste uh, two links for the detailed step, not only the prompts, how you want, how can you execute this particular thing by your own. So this is the first one where we have generated the emails, and this is the second one. Do let me know it is working or not. This is the second one. So these two documentation will give you all this what I have shown you today. And yeah, one thing that has not worked, but yeah, I will definitely encourage you to do that. It will able to perform due to some like the my system is currently uh, handling a lot of stuffs. Probably that is the reason it is slowing down a bit. So do try it and let me know in the LinkedIn's or any channels you wish to. I will definitely help you on there. That is the one thing I can see. Can you also get access to this recording? Yes, definitely. Uh, I need to ask a question. What is the question? There is no question. So yeah, Kunal, I can see these are the things right now. Okay,
So
there is one
Mohini,
in Q&A.
yep. So Mohini, do you want to be a presenter? Then you can request the access. I can give you the access for you to ask the question to me.
Yeah, that is also you can do. So someone is asking, are you using community edition or enterprise? Yes, I'm using currently the community edition. So that is the reason. Like there has certain limits to using the LLMs and everything in the community version. So while you were switching back to your enterprise version, it will speed up your response and the accuracy of your response. So yeah, but the answer is yeah, I'm using the community edition, and whatever I have shown you, that is complete free of cost. Hope you guys enjoyed the session, learned something new. Do let me know uh, in the chat, also in the social handles. And if you are getting or stuck in anywhere to executing these demos, I'm always there. to help you?
Mean like I had a question like
Yeah.
how can we see the token limit? Like, is there any possibility to see the token limits that we have here?
So token limits, yes, I can show you a bit. So there are two things. Okay, you need to understand. That is, so autopilot also is a part of the uh, or the AI unit that we call. So for the go to user, and I'm sorry, I probably can directly go to admin over there. So yeah, you need to go to admin, and over there you need to probably select your and from there services. No, sorry. Uh, licensing, yes, licensing, and over there you can see a tab called consumables. So from there you can see the currently the robot. Okay, it is the robot units. Sorry, somewhere here it is there. Or it is in that. Yeah, we are going to. Yeah, this is the section. You are going to see all these things, consumables, and all those units here. Okay, and yeah, that's the place. And apart from this, you have, yeah, there is the like the agent 11 calls like per month, I guess, that is the 250, and right now I have already consumed around 55. Okay, and also all the other consumable that we are using currently. And apart from these autopilot integration, there are certain costs for individual. It is starting from the $25 something around, and for enterprise version it depends on your teams, how the your team size is. So for that I encourage you to please reach out to our UiPath sales teams. And yes, whatever you have seen already, so we are going to explore this part UiPath for every autopilot for everyone in our last session, like on 3rd of June. So Kunal, you need to wait for some time for that. Yeah. So I also encourage today's whoever joined the session, please join tomorrow as well. We had exciting sessions. This is about the developers. We are going to also explore the how autopilot can help us to generate the test cases or testing. Can I use our own LLM models while creating an agent? Yes, you can do that. You can even call your so own agents through the API calls. So that is a separate topic. I'm planning to also like create a series about all these agent things. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, you can do that. All right. So
So as
yeah,
Mir said, like we are expecting all of you to come for the next two sessions as well. I think we had a great learning today, whatever Mir explained, and you also have the documentation to follow. So I think you'll have the same experience tomorrow as well and day after tomorrow. So I'd be happy to see the entire crowd coming here for this
yeah, do
sessions.
some response in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll stop the recording and I think we are done for the day. So have a great day, guys. Happy learning. Thank you, mate. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
this
Kunal,
wonderful
for
session. Yep.
yeah, yeah, and also the IC Swani has been joined also. So thanks, Swani.